What's up, guys? Skill Quarter 45 here with another product review. I've been on the Air Jordans lately, so just going to continue with that. This here is the Air Jordan Retro 4, called the Cavs, or AKA the Knicks. Uh, Originally, this shoe came about because of the Michael Jordan's success in dominating the Cleveland Cavaliers early in his career. The Cleveland Cavaliers used to have this orange and black colorway, so that's why the color is the way it is on the shoe. And you might remember if you've seen the famous shot over Craig Elo in the playoffs where Jordan hit the last second shot. Um, Back then, the Cavaliers had a pretty good team, and Jordan would often beat them. This is a really nice shoe. The nubuck, and I'm not a big fan of nubuck, and I'll explain that in a second. I'll give you some help in maybe trying to keep the nubuck as nice as possible. But when nubuck is new, it looks really nice. I mean, this black is really black. If you haven't seen these shoes up close or in person, you need to see them because this orange and blue really stands out. The nubuck on here is really good quality. It reminds me back when I started collecting shoes or buying shoes, the nubuck was really soft, and I always liked that about nubuck. You have a nice hang tag here. This has been coming out on the Retro 4s. I believe the original 4 had a real thin plastic hang tag, and this one's really thick, nice. You could use a keychain, even wear it on the shoe itself. So you go around the shoe, it's a nubuck all the way around. You got on the midsole, you got a blue, and in the air bubble, it is orange. As you come around the backside, you have an orange Jumpman with the blue pull tab. Same thing on the other side. This is here is plastic. The netting, it's not a material. It's just a plastic with a mesh material underneath. You got your eyelets here, blue with orange accents on them. On the bottom of the shoe, you have the blue Jumpman with the orange bottom, really nice bottom. Herringbone. I believe this is the first time that the herringbone technology had been used in the shoe, and all that is these splits in the shoe. It allows a little more flexibility as you pivot. The stars on the front are raised, and these are more raised on the retros than the originals, or I believe these came out retro one other time, or the Retro 4s are retroed one other time about 2000, and these didn't pop out as much, so that's pretty nice. Overall, the shoe quality is really nice. Didn't notice any concerns with any glue marks or anything. It's really well built. You have a orange Jumpman up here with the flight underneath. Of course, always inside. You can see that orange Jumpman inside. On the tongue, you have the Air Jordan logo, which is upside down. Heard a lot of comments on why that is. Some of it's just for preventing fakes, so you can tell a fake between the real one. Other ones I heard that people used to flip these up, and so they would show the Jordan tongue. Here's the other shoe. Really, really nice shoe. Really hot shoe. If you haven't had a chance to get this shoe, I would definitely go out and get it. It looks really nice on feet, and love the retro shoes because I think they feel really comfortable, and these do feel good on your feet. Just want to go over the box real quick. This box here is similar to the original box with the Jumpman, and it says Flight there. I love this box. This box is really a nice box, especially with the retros. I don't think they really, they didn't go cheap on it. It's got the elephant or cement print all around. It's got the little hole here for the pulling out of the box. And then what I really like, it's got the lid instead of the flap, which I talked about earlier. It's got the lid. You just pull it off. Really nice bright red. inside. And this is a cool feature on the 4s that they've been doing. They put in this old school paper, which is basically plastic. That's a nice touch. And then red on the inside of the box. I'm going to go over why I don't like nubuck that much. On these shoes, you can tell really pops out. The nubuck is really nice, especially when it's new. As nubuck gets old, this nice soft padding starts to wear down and wears down pretty quickly. So it's very difficult to clean or take care of. You can have the cleaners. I would suggest not getting it wet, because the more you get it wet and you rub on this, then these fibers are going to come off fairly quickly. If you decide to play basketball on these or whatnot, people step on them, it's going to come off. So if you're just going to wear them casually, like I do, you can take care of them a little bit easier. And what I suggest you do is use like a horse hair brush. Use lightly wipe it down after you wear them. I would avoid cleaners unless you really want to do a deep cleaning. I would probably spray, you find a nubuck spray just as a protector over it. That will help repel stains and water and dirt. But over time, this is going to wear off and it's going to become very shiny and not look as nice as it did. That's why leather is a little easier to take care of, because you just wipe it down and it has a little sheet, like a cover over the leather that keeps it kind of nice a little longer. There's also these nubuck brushes you can use. Same idea. Just take this out, this little end here, and you just wipe it down really, really softly. And then for a little deeper clean, you have this little eraser, little markings, you can take that on. But again, anything you put pressure on here, it's going to rub away that nubuck. One thing I want to point out, that nubuck is not suede. Nubuck feels similar to suede, but suede's usually a little thicker and longer hair. And I think suede is a little easier to take care of. Shoes that have suede from the Jordan brand are like the Last Shots, the black and red, especially the OGs and the ones that came out in 2006 that has that nice suede on it, and that's pretty easy to take care of just with the horse hair brush. You just wipe that down, and that takes a lot more to have that kind of look older. Mainly, you just get stuff on it. I've seen people, they get water on it, or they don't take very good care of it, and the suede will get all matted. But here with nubuck, people often say they'll say it's suede, but it's not, because nubuck's a lot thinner and it's a shorter fiber. That's why it's easier to knock off the shoe. So just remember that. But if you take care of them, they should last a while. The other thing about a shoe like this is eventually the air bubbles on here will yellow and become fogged, and these shoes are difficult to wear them for a long time. So maintenance and taking care of the shoes is very important. Try not to wear them in places where it's crowded and people are going to step on your feet if you want to keep these looking as new as possible. But that's just some of the things that I've thought of over the years, and I would definitely avoid the sprays. The sprays, and when you wipe down, it's just going to take that nubuck off pretty quickly. So I would stick to things you can just brush it off really easily, and you'll keep them pretty new. So if you like the shoe reviews I'm doing, subscribe, hit the like button, hit comments, let me know anything that you think about the shoe. Also back here, I've got this Air Jordan t-shirt that I bought recently, and I like this logo on here. It's the original Air Jordan logo, but this glows in the dark, and it actually does a pretty good job. So if you could find this shirt, I recommend it. It's a cool shirt, and the glow in the dark feature, it actually glows in these colors, the kind of pink and red and blue. So that's pretty nice. But hey, you guys, as I get more shoes in, I'll do more reviews. and I'll check you guys out later. Bye.